Hey everyone, welcome back into the channel. My name's Jason. Thanks for joining me on this beautiful Pacific Northwest day today. It's sunny out, which is great for us. So I got a couple things I want to talk about. I got a ST Dupont lighter. This is the Slimmy lighter. And I also have a cigar tube, an aluminum cigar tube from ST Dupont. Both products are great. They are in the upper scale of price, but in this case, you know, ST Dupont makes quality stuff, and I firmly believe that you get what you pay for. So without any further ado, let's take a look at these products, shall we? All right, folks, let's talk about the ST Dupont. This is the Slimmy lighter. First of all, comes in this super nice box right here. Let me open this up. It's funny because these boxes always tend to have a lot of suction to them. I don't know what it is with those. The Ely blue ones do as well. So here it is right here inside of the box. You've got this nice lacquer finish on there with the gold around there. The ST Dupont name obviously is right there. I'll get a little bit closer. Hopefully you can see that. And then also the instructions are there on the bottom. These sometimes are hard to get out, but let me see if I can do this really quickly without ripping the foam that's in here. You can see it comes out. There you go. So here's the instructions that it comes with it. Just simple instructions, nothing crazy. It just shows the, you know, how to, you know, start the lighter, fuel it, all that sort of stuff. So that comes with that. And then again, here's the lighter itself. I'll get a little bit closer right here. Again, you've got the name right there. You've got some like nice edges right here. It's gold. Super slimmy, as you can see. You can tell it's a slim looking lighter. There's the side of it right there. Very elegant. There's the back. And it's got this little window right here. I originally thought that that was a fuel window, but it's not. It's just kind of like a vent, I guess. And again, there's the other side of that. Excuse the helicopter flying overhead. There you go right there. And of course, that's where the flame comes out of the top right there as well. And you're not going to be able to see it on camera, even if I did light it. The flame gets, I guess, gets about that high-ish right off there. It's nice because you can kind of target where you want to light your cigar. So if you had a cigar, for example, you wanted to kind of maybe touch up some sides, you're able to do that with this, which is kind of cool. As far as weight goes, it's got some significant weight to it. It's a little heavy. I wouldn't say it's extremely heavy, but it's got a little bit of weight to it. And yeah, it's like I said, it's a super nice lighter. I think these run right around 290 bucks, depending on where you get them at, because you're going to pay for that because obviously it's the ST Dupont name, and it does have a 2-year warranty on it. So there you go. That's the ST Dupont. That's the Slimmy lighter. Like I said, I wish you could see it out here, and you're not going to be able to. If I light it, you're not going to be able to see it, but there it was. But like I said, the flame comes out about that high, and you've got, of course, you got the adjustments right here on the bottom. There's the fuel. There's the knob to make it higher or lower. And yeah, so yeah, there you go. That's the ST Dupont Slimmy lighter. All right, next up we have the cigar tube. And I'm kind of a fan of cigar tubes in general, like the 3-finger leather cases. I love those. I have a number of those in my house. I have a really nice one from Cigar that they came out with that has to do with, like, you know, a car engine block, if I remember correctly on that. But here's the ST Dupont. This is the single cigar case right here. Obviously it's made out of metal, like an aluminum. You get this nice little cloth thing right here. I'm assuming it's just to maybe wipe it off. I don't know. It's kind of an interesting thing that they would include that. And of course down here you've got your certificate of authenticity right here. I'll show you that. And then it's got some information on the back where it was purchased at, where you can see, and all that other fine stuff. Leave that in there. And of course, here's the cigar tube itself. You've got the ST Dupont logo right there, ST Dupont Paris. This is real leather, by the way. It's got this nice orange color on it. There's the stitching, obviously, on the outside, and stitching all the way on the back there as well. And this is the tube itself. Super nice. And we can, you know, adjust that if you want, or kind of wipe that off a little bit. But here's the tube itself right there. Super nice. Now, the only thing about this I will mention, and it's if you're like a bigger ring gauge cigar smoker, it's not going to hold those cigars in there. I mean, for example, this is a Gordo size cigar, and obviously it's not going to go in that tube. But this is not something, I don't smoke a whole lot of Gordo cigars. I've had my humidor and I wanted to use that for an example. I mean, anything like, you know, a Toro, Robusto, those will fit in there perfectly, as you can see. And I brought a few examples out here just so you can see. Coronas, those will all fit in there. Some of the box presses do, and they kind of fit in there almost perfectly, as you can see. And they don't move around in there either, and here's just another example of another cigar to go in there. But like I said, it will fit most cigars. Just those bigger ring gauge ones, it doesn't fit. And I'm pretty sure ST Dupont, when they were making this thing, kind of, you know, kept that in mind. And I am pretty sure they had a bigger ring gauge one that they were selling, but like I said, it just doesn't hold Gordos, or it won't hold, like Churchill's will probably fit in there if you're just gonna leave this sticking out a little bit. I'm sure a Churchill would fit in there. Again, that's not something I generally smoke a lot of. I do have some, I just don't smoke a lot of them. Generally stick to, you know, box press or Toros or Robustos or cigars like that. But when you get a cigar in there, again, I'll just pop one in here, I can show you. And this thing goes on just like this. I mean, it's super nice, super classy. I love how this looks, you know. It's just one of those kind of pieces that, again, if you were to, you know, kind of go somewhere sitting down, you had both of these. I mean, that's just kind of a, you know, if you wanted to do a little statement piece, it's just kind of classy looking, having both of those together. In my opinion, it is anyway. So there you go. So that's the cigar tube, aluminum cigar tube from ST Dupont. All right, so there you go, a couple of really nice ST Dupont products. And again, like I mentioned, they are on the upper scale of price. But in this case, I really think you know, you get what you pay for. ST Dupont, like I said, has been around for a really long time. And when it comes to cigar accessories, I truly believe that they know what they're doing. And both those products are super nice. They feel nice in the hand, and they also look nice as well. Kind of a little statement piece, I guess. So if you own any ST Dupont products, let me know what you own. Leave it in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, folks. Take care.